thank you for a very great opportunity, at least for being here today with you. Today I'll be talking about some of the aquatic plants that we have, so that I'm looking at the way so that you guys can know that we have a lot of things in nature that do give our fishes a lot of nutrients, that prevent our water, that give them a lot of feed. So today I'll be talking about a plant. If you watch through my previous video on YouTube, I talked about what we call the Azola plant in relation to the duckweed, which in here I have a sample of an Azola plant. As you can see, this is what we call an Azola plant and a duckweed. This is an Azola plant. This Azola plant is highly nutritional for feed, and it's a huge supplementary feed for fish. Presently, all this aquatic plant is being researched for, and we are making it in order because of this persistent increase in feed meal and fish meal in our locally made pelletized feed. So a lot of research have been going on in order to alternate all these aquatic plants, very rich in protein aquatic plant, in order to substitute for fish meal. So, but today I will not be talking about Azola. I will take you to the class of Azola. Today I'll be talking about a very important leaf, which we call we call this the water hyacinth. Water hyacinth is very good. There are a lot of benefits of water hyacinth in relating to your pond water and relating to your fish too as well. It makes your fish grows very well, and the effect of water hyacinth to your fishes is, in order for nutritional consumption, is very high. So today I'll be talking about water hyacinth. In here I have some analysis on the board which I will be taking you through. So some of the analysis are, at least the botanical name for water hyacinth is called the Echloronia crapsis. So those are the botanic name for water hyacinth. And in relation to this has huge lot of benefit as a farmer for your pond and for your fish. So in here it said, by the time you look at it, you can notice that it has a blackish root. This is the root. They are blackish, and inside this root they have lot of seeds that your fryers can feed on. So, and the growth of this root grows to about 12 centimeters. So the coloration is blackish and it grows to about 12 centimeters. And this acts as a shade too for your fishes. It grows an radius of 12 centimeters, as said, and it said it can be utilized by fryers as habitats. What I mean by that is that your fryers can easily feed on this. So in order for your fryers to feed on this proteinous plant, that means it acts as an supplementary feed for your fryers to feed on. And again, I said consumes by fish. What I mean by that is that your fishes do consume on it and is work effectively on them. And again, I said it's observed impurity. That means it makes your farm, for those of us that are using earthen pond or surface pond, and we notice that mostly our pond water is dirty. So this purifies your pond. What it does is that it purifies your pond. It absorb dirty in your pond as a means of nutrient for him to grow very fast. I hope you understand this. This plant grows on nutrient from the water, so it reduces the ammonia of your pond water. So reducing the ammonia of your pond water means it absorbs dirties, wasted particles from your pond to build up a nutrient for himself to grow well and to very, very greenish. So by doing this will reduce the ammonia level of your pond. That means I said here that it purifies the water instead of frequent changing of your water. Or some of you that your pond water do smells a lot. That means you keep, maybe you have the water from your borehole or from your well or from the river side you are taking your water from is smellish. So this has a very good advantage to absorb the smell from the water and to purify your water. It has as a purification and it has as a filtration. Again, it filters those bad particles from your pond to give you a very fresh one. So, and another thing is that it does a very great thing is that it provides shade. For those of us that maybe we are in the sunny side, a lot of sun do rays on our pond, most especially if you are using an eating pond and you don't have a banana or a papaya leaf around you, this plant, water hyacinth, is very, very good to create shade for your fishes in the pond. And again, I move on to say, besides as food for them, draws all the nutritional directly from the water. That means it draws all the nutrients. I said it earlier, it draws all the nutrients from the water to provide nutrient from himself to grow very, very fast. I said feeding on nutrients that algae will absorb all utility in the grade. That means it feeds, he himself feed on nutrients. It doesn't allow algae. That means maybe when osmosis, photosynthesis is taking place in your pond, that means a lot of sun ray is coming to your pond. By the evening side, it generates algae based on the level of the ammonia when it drops. So this wonderful plant, what it does is that it absorbs all that and reduces the algae level. That means algae means when your pond water is becoming greenish. So this absorbs all that and purifies your water from going green. And I said again is that it provides pond water from turning green. So I just said that now. I said they grow very, very fast. This is one of the most productive plants in the whole world. It's very, very productive. What I mean by productive is that by the time you culture it in your pond, it grows very, very fast. And another thing is that this plant we are seeing, what I mean by production is that there are a lot of mineral content in it, which is being wasted here in Nigeria. As I know, ethanol is being taken from this plant. Ethanol that they use for cooking, ethanol that was used for drinking, ethanol for use that use inside the beer, use inside our drugs and co. All these are taken from this wonderful plant that we called water hyacinth. So it is very, very hygienic. It is very productive. Is one of the, as I said earlier, it still remains one of the productive plant in the whole world. So in here we have the water hyacinth. And where can you get this? You can get this in a river bank around you. Go to a riverside around you. I think you can get it. And if you can't get this plant, you can make your booking from us. We send it to you in every location you are. This is to act as all this important I told you now. And another thing is that, to me, I don't think this leaf have any disadvantage at all. The only disadvantage I know it has is that by the time it started degenerating, you can be reducing it from your water, from your ponds, so that it will not covers up your pond, so that the fishes in your pond will not be able to feed. That means when you are dropping the feed will not be hanging into all this. And if you are using a netting pond, this plant, the leaves shaded, it shades the frogs, that means the tadpoles, from entering. So most of the tadpoles stays here. So when they stay here, the tadpoles, when they are pregnant enough that they want to release their egg, they release their egg, that means their larva, into this. And if your fishes too can feed on it. Despite too, like other predators too, this allow you to absorb their larva, so their fishes can grow on the protein content of the larva. As we all know that larvae still have one of the richest protein content in order to grow your fishes. So today I will end my lesson on this wonderful leaf. So you can, as well as I said, you can order from it. We'll send it anywhere to you. You are available. You just pay for all the logistics and we get it sent to you. It's helpful because most people have it, sees it by the side of their house. Maybe when they are going by the riverside, most people see it, but they don't know the advantage. It is a great opportunity now to tell you the advantages this can have to your fishes and can do well to your fishes. So I'll be taking you through other plants and and I'll be taking you through more in-depth understanding on this wonderful plant, water essence. So as I'll be going today, make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube page. Make sure that you locate the bell button, that's the notification button. Make sure that you click on the notification button. This will tell you when I'll be releasing any video on Cartridge Solution Plays and Academy. And make sure that you click on the thumbs up button, that is the like button. Make sure that you share it to your friend, invite your friend, and give feedbacks at the comment section so that we can improve more on more information that you need to have on cartridge farming. Once again, my name is still remain Biodo DTM, the anchor of Cartridge Solution Plays. Thank you.